Hey everybody, it's Brian McLeod. This is a little message that I'm sending out specifically to a friend who posted something on the Warrior Forum, which I thought was a pretty slick and interesting little marketing machine that was worthy of making a quick 4 or 5 minute video to discuss. Is eBay plus Kunaki and GetResponse a real autopilot system? Is the question. Let's take a look. Now, all of this started because my friend Jason Parker, maybe you know JP, Jason asked on the Warrior Forum, I've been wondering if this would work, he says. If you use eBay with your PayPal account to take payments, Kunaki for fulfillment on autopilot, and add buyers to your GetResponse list on autopilot, it seems like this would be easy to set up. I've never sold anything on eBay before, and I've never used Kunaki. So what I want to know is this possible? Well, yeah, it's totally possible, Jason. But it brings to my mind, I think, an even more salient point, which is this: lots of these things are really deceptively simple, right? Like I'll show you in a minute a very simple funnel and literally all the moving parts involved. So yeah, absolutely. I don't have specific experience having done this little funnel before, but this is a great example of just taking an idea, taking a concept, and being able to put it into motion and make it work. Now, Jason is a paid traffic kind of guy. So right away, the first thing that I'm going to ask about is traffic. And just before I made this video, another friend, Eric Stafford, called. And I asked him because I don't really know. Let's just go to the first part of the moving parts here, which is, of course, traffic. Can you send AdWords or pay-per-click traffic to an eBay auction without getting throat punched by Google? I don't know. I don't know if you can do that or not. I've never sent, AdWords traffic to an eBay auction before, but I'll bet you can send Facebook ads to an eBay auction. I'll bet you can. And I'll bet you it might even be better because you can do it demographically. You can send CPM ads all day long, I would think. Again, this is a question. I don't know. Can you? But if you can, good Lord, scalable traffic at your fingertips, right? So moving part number 2, the auction itself. Now, eBay listings can no longer be for digital products. It has to be a physical product. This isn't really news, right? This is pretty old news. It's been that way for, God, at least a year, maybe 2 years now. So the mechanics of that would be to just use Kunaki, like Jason suggested. Kunaki, for those who don't know, is an automated manufacturing and fulfillment service that's web-based. It's entirely automated. And basically what they do is automatically manufacture and ship on demand disk-based media, meaning a CD, like an audio CD or a CD-ROM, or DVDs, like a video DVD or a data DVD. So essentially, if you can put your content on a CD-ROM or a DVD, you can sell that product through Kunaki's automated system. And it costs $1 to manufacture the disc and like $4.25 to ship the thing. So it's about $5.25 per disc. Now, international customers is a little bit more. For standard shipping internationally, it might be $1 or maybe even $2 more in some places. So if your margins are tight, that's something to consider. But really, you're talking about being able to make a front-end offer on eBay of something like $9.95 to $19.95, maybe $12.95, $14.95. If you're just trying to do a self-liquidating offer that covers its own expense, then like a break-even point, you could do it for probably $9.95 and still be good. So let's talk about the next moving part, which in this case is the transaction itself. And for this moving part, I think the simplest thing would be to use Nanocast, because it's a shopping cart that will centralize the entire product order and purchase process for multiple products and multiple auctions, and sort of serve as the central hub for all of this stuff. Nanocast was kind of built for this kind of thing. It's got Kunaki and Disc.com and Vervanti already integrated for fulfillment. Now, Vervanti is another physical print-on-demand company. They tend to work with printed material and other things like courses and books and other materials that need to be printed, as well as disc-based stuff. It's not as automated as Kunaki is, So, we're trying to do this fast and light. I would say Kunaki's still the thing. But, they've got disc.com support, they've got Vervanti support, and Kunaki's built right in. And the order flow is completely automated throughout the process. It sends it to Kunaki automatically at the time of purchase, and it also subscribes your users, your buyers, onto your GetResponse list when they purchase. That all happens automatically and centrally through Nanicast. So the last moving part here is then the follow-up. And GetResponse, putting these buyers on that follow-up sequence, you then send them to some kind of immediate bonus download, some kind of thing that they can have immediately after their purchase while they wait. And I've devised a little funnel on how to do that. You might want to give them the option to subscribe really cheap while they wait for the DVD, and even maybe an optional upsell beyond that for $97 a month, or just a straight product purchase at $97 or $197. Let's take a look at what that funnel might look like. Let's start with our pay-per-click traffic or our AdWords traffic, right? Let's just say that that's the model. So that's where our traffic's coming from, but it could be any traffic. Let's just say that it's from AdWords or Facebook. They land on your eBay auction for your DVD or your CD that you're selling. That takes them into the Nanicast system where they purchase through PayPal. Now that automatically ships the disc and sends the order to Kunaki for fulfillment. That happens at purchase automatically for you. The only thing you have to do is make sure your Kunaki account is funded and has money to be able to handle these automatic shipments. That also sends them straight into GetResponse at the time of purchase as well. And of course, GetResponse will then begin sending them a follow-up sequence, which is designed to give them, some kind of bonus, maybe just to be cool, some kind of extra download. Hey, while you're waiting, here's a great video for you, or here's some extra stuff for you to download. Of course, you make them some kind of special offer if you want. And the neat thing is that bonus offer is also hosted in Nanicast, right? Nanicast also creates a membership account for them. When they buy, they're now ready to log into Nanicast, and they have access to whatever they've bought from you. So if that is in fact a membership that they've got, well, great. Then you can give them some downloads, and they're already in the system, and it's very easy for them to take you up on, say, a $9.95 a month special offer for a product that should be, I don't know, $29.95 or $49.95 a month, $47 a month. You can get it for $9.95 a month, between now and when your DVD arrives. And of course, that also goes right back into Nanicast, which handles all of these product sales, all of these memberships or downloads are all centrally done through Nanicast. And then if you're, an aggressive marketer like JP, like Jason, you probably want to send them into an additional maybe $97 a month or straight product purchase at $97 or $197. And of course, that would go right back into Nanicast. So there you have it. This is a really simple sales funnel, but boy, is it slick when you really think about what you're doing and how all of this works. Yeah, it is kind of autopilot. Yeah, Nanicast is like $97 a month. For the basic version, you can upgrade, I think, for another $147 or even maybe $197 to a slightly more advanced version. But the $97 a month would be all you need to be able to put this in motion. Kunaki is something that you get paid on demand, so essentially it doesn't cost you any money. That only comes out of your sales revenue. GetResponse is $20 a month to have an account there and do the follow-up sequence. And of course, all of this feeds right back into your budget for AdWords and for pay-per-click advertising. So there you have it, gang. eBay plus Kunaki plus GetResponse. Is it a real autopilot system? I have to say it kind of is. If you put the right pieces together, yeah, you could make a real autopilot system. So excellent question, JP, and hopefully everybody gets something out of this. If nothing else, just a spark to want to go check out Kunaki and see what they do. So this is Brian McLeod. I'm signing off. Hope you enjoyed this video. If so, feel free to share it with your friends and your neighbors, and we'll talk to you soon.